Welcome to Primal Movement Pregnancy Workout. I'm Coach Carly, joined by Coach Luis and Daniela. They are both expecting their first child. Daniela, how many weeks pregnant are you?
I'm 29 weeks pregnant.
This is a great workout. It's going to be performed from the ground into standing variations that you can do before, during, or even after your pregnancy with the support of your spouse. It's always great to feed your body healthy, natural movement so you can stay pain-free in your journey. So we are gonna start on the floor with rocking. We'll go ahead and get into a tabletop position. We're gonna start with single side rocking on the right side. So shift your hands to the left and let's begin together. Go. If we can please start the timer, that would be awesome. Timekeeper, thank you very much. Gracias. We're gonna be starting our single side rocking. We're already getting into it, so jump on in, a little extra time here on this right side for us. This is such a great way to really open up and give this hip space to work. A lot of times when we're carrying a child, everything is pulling to the front of our body, of course. So that can cause a lot of compression in the back, hip tightness, some cramping in certain areas. And so we really want to dial in, pulling back and loading our hips properly to have nice long spine, space in the hips to work. Just get us feeling really, really good on a day-to-day basis. Let's make sure our feet are in good position, our spines. So we're gonna go ahead and have our toes touching, our big toes in. Let your heels open up nice and wide. So we're just gonna take this big toe and tuck it inside, good. 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna stay on this right side, but we're gonna pull into a pigeon position. So some single side working here. So go ahead and start to make your way, big up and over with that left leg, still scrubbing out this right side, getting into that right glute, getting it to fire up for us. Might be a little spicy here, but it's really, really good. Are we feeling this?
Yes.
Both of us here, both the team, feeling the good stuff. It's always good, you know, especially as the woman in the relationship carrying the child, you're feeling a lot of stuff in your body. So get your husbands in there, get your spouse, get your partner, whoever it is supporting you to get in on the action so you can support your healthy bodies together. Have to share the sensations together, good. So you can hold this passive pigeon position or you can scrub it out. You can be a little bit more dynamic, just whatever your body needs, start to feed into that. Do you feel any pinching in the hips when you're doing this right now? Are we able to feel the glutes a lot?
We feel the glutes.
A lot of glutes here. 5 more seconds. Fuego in the glutes. 2, 1, let's go ahead and switch sides now. Let's give our left side the same love we gave our right. So we'll start to scrub out the left side of our body, just setting the tone for what we will build when we stand up here. Awesome. Always checking in with our good pressure, shape, and length in our bodies here. Pressure, shape, and length. If you do feel support or pinching, in the front of your hips, right now we're using the floor as assistance, but you can always elevate the hands, just like Luis is showing us here on our imaginary coffee table, chair, desk, or even using the wall for support. Whatever you need, feed your body those good green lights. Awesome, keep scrubbing, keep pressurizing here. If you're feeling any back tension, make sure you're engaging by spreading the shins open into the floor, really making that connection to the ground. Let's go ahead and kick into our pigeon position in 3, 2, 1, up and around, crisscrossing over. Again, this can be passive. You can rest elbows on the floor. You can go to fingertips, making sure we're breathing along the way, Good. Awesome, how we doing? We alive? We feeling good?
Sweaty.
A little bit. You feel where? A lot of pressure in the glutes. We want it to be challenging and engaging when we're working here, when we're being active. It can also be passive, but again, knowing how to mold yourself and flow between opening, mobility, flexibility training, and then strength, working, engaging, so that when we stand, as we're carrying a lot of the weight pushing us forward, as we grow and grow and grow, we're able to stay strong in a long decompressed state. 10 more seconds, then we'll give ourselves a break from the floor and we'll go into our standing work. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Let's carefully make our way to standing. Strong outside edge of our feet pulling us forward. At this time, please grab support if you have it. We're gonna use some chairs. Again, you can always use the wall, a stick, whatever we need. We're gonna go into some loading active squats here. So feet will face your support system. Feet straight, good. Inside ankle high position, strong side of the foot. Pull the hips back, back, back into a big hinge position. Hang there, and then gently open up the knees. Open up the knees, good. Try not to let the knees dump forward. We're trying to stay really backside, strong side. Things should be engaging, just like they were on the floor, but now we're just staying and reinforcing that strong, good supportive position for our joints and tissues as we grow, grow, grow month by month along the way. Good, just holding here. Let's start to open up little baby active squats. All you're doing is opening up the knees very slightly as you come down, pulsing, good. Just small ranges of motion, still giving your hips space to work, not dumping forward. Again, you're already on the journey of growing forward, so let's reinforce pulling back to make sure we can keep the spine in check, keep that low back super strong when you're moving through your pregnancy journey or maybe after. And of course, a little torture for your partner. Good, hold. Let's pull into a hinge position. So maintaining heels up, strong, secure feet, strong tires to support everything you're building above. Knees now, pull neutral. So at least just facing forward on the chair, good. Make sure we're breathing in through the nose. Exhale out. Relax the shoulders back. There you go, holding. I know it's tough. Very simple things we can do around the house at home, especially once you do give birth. You know, your children they're gonna want you to pick them up a lot, but if we can have good, strong engagement here, we can readily carry them. We can also just do little things when they're resting or napping, or maybe they're learning to crawl and move on their own too. You guys can get in on the movement even just at home. A lot of strength and length and great stuff to do with each other in your daily lives. Good. Let's combine those two things, almost there with this bilateral position. Open and close, squat, hinge, load, release. If you're pressurizing properly, you'll feel a lot of glutes. How does the back feel?
Good.
Good. On fire, but strong, right? No pain. Just good pressure, it's work. Being able to control your body is game changing. It's the good stuff. So it's challenging now, but after we finish this flow, we'll come out of it and we'll be ready to tackle our day. No pain, no problems. Good, how you feeling, Daniela?
Fire up.
Fire. Any pain or pressing in the front?
No, just
Good.
my baby kicking.
Baby is loving it. He's in there, he's participating, he's being active. And 10 more seconds, almost there. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a breather, and then we'll go into that single leg work here. 3, 2, 1. Let's stand nice and tall. We should feel our hips staying back there, ready to push us forward. How are we doing, team?
Good.
Good. Both of us feeling good. We're almost there. We're gonna now take those same positions and strategies around how we're loading and lengthening and take it into some single leg work. So back on our support. Hands in front, tippy toes. Let's get it off the balls or on the balls of our feet, kind of avoiding, too much heel driving. We want to be nice and springy. Good. Let's shift our pressure into our right side, into our right glute, right butt cheek, other way. Yeah, there you go. Good. And we'll pull that left leg back, straight back. You can use support on the back end if you need, or try to elevate that right leg. Find your left glute just like you did in rocking, just like you did in the squatting. We're opening, we're loading, good. So maybe we just need to hold it and feel pressure, feel yourself getting nice and tall while you're still in that backside strong side. Awesome, open up that knee, good shape. There you go, keep pulling back, pulling back. You can hold or give yourself little gentle pulses. Something that's incredible for a pregnancy is walking. Walking is one of the most foundational, fundamental things to being a human. And so we want to make sure even our loading patterns when we're walking are supporting us. So we're pulling back just like a bow and arrow to help us move forward as we have that weight in the front, versus the weight pulling us forward and then heel striking, compression in the back, tight hips, back pain, sciatica, shin splints, Achilles problems. We want to be moving pain-free all the way till we give birth and long after. And it starts by loading this backside and switch. Let's switch it up. Do we feel a difference between the right and left sides?
Ooh.
Single leg work is where it's at. Let's go ahead, tippy toe, shift everything to that left leg in the hip. Pull that hip straight back to me. Good. Let the loading leg open up so you have space in the hips, so the belly doesn't feel pinching, the hip doesn't feel pinching. Good. Back leg can be elevated or it can rest on the ground, whatever we need. We can hold or gently push, gently rock. Rocking, as we did on the floor, is something you will start to be able to recognize in your own children. This is, again, something that is fundamental to our development when we start to locomote in our environment. We start a lot of times in tummy time, orienting ourselves around in our environment. We push up into a rocking position. We're ready to crawl, but we can't quite get there, so we're pulling back, trying to gain momentum, till eventually we're crawling, we're standing, walking, and then running. Good, hang in there, guys, doing great, almost there. Little pulsing, opening things up. Just your own body weight, that's all you need to get an amazing movement session in, a workout, whatever we wanna call it. For health, for fitness, it's really incredible to be able to own your own body. And time, one more thing here to round this little session out for us. You guys are doing incredible. One more, we up for one more challenge? How you feeling? Good. We're gonna use a wall now for support. So same type of thing, up on the tippy toes, about a foot off the wall, big hinge back till just the glutes are on the wall here. Good, yep, I'll move our support out of the way a little bit. Great, so big hinge till just your butt is resting on the wall. Hands to our chest, leaning forward. Same thing, let's reinforce pressure by spreading the outside feet apart here. Heels are elevated. Good, no collapsing inside, no flat tires, strong feet for our forward motion. Knees can be neutral, or we can gently open up a little bit, whatever feels good, just to help us really engage back here. We don't want pinching in the front, so if you feel that, then that length component, get nice and long. Think about a string pulling you from the tailbone, top of the head, nice and long in front of you or up to the ceiling. Back of the neck up to the ceiling, just find a little bit of pressure and length here all the way till the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Wow, go team. That is your partner workout. Get your family, friends involved along the way to keeping your body healthy and happy during your pregnancy journey, before, during, or after. So Primal movement, pregnancy workout. Good job, team.